Kayli and welcome back to my channel. And I know that right now I literally look like an Eskimo, but that's okay. It gets pretty cold in here and this is like really snug, and this place is really echoey, and it's the first video I've done in this place where I've actually sat down, and I haven't really settled on like a filming spot yet. So for now I just put the camera down because I wanted to film a video. And as you can tell by the title, it's a Halloween tag. I do this every year. So yeah, let's get into the video. So I have written down some questions that I found on the internet and I'm going to answer them, and of course they are all Halloween related, so let's go. Okay, the first question is your favourite horror film. I love horror films, but I don't think there is one yet where I'm like, okay, that is my 100% favourite horror film. Like, I will sit and watch them, no problem, but a lot of them these days, they're just so predictable, pretty shit, and I tend to find in horror films the acting can be quite terrible. But I do like the Saw films, but they're not my favourite horror film or anything, but from the top of my head I think they're just really good and the stories are really good and everything. Have you ever done a Ouija board? No, I will never ever do one. One of my old school friends actually did one with her cousin when they were teenagers, and I heard some spooky things that happened after they did it, and yeah, I just wouldn't even advise anyone to do a Ouija board. Like, I don't understand why people would put themselves through that. Your favourite horror villain? I'm gonna have to say Jigsaw from Saw, because he's just like such a great character. Like, yes, he's a villain, but villains are played by like such amazing actors and they do such an amazing job. And I think in the Saw films, he's just incredible. So definitely gonna have to say Jigsaw. Creepiest thing to ever happen to you when you've been alone? I wasn't alone when this happened, but it was like a couple of weeks ago now. Myself and Hadley, I was just sitting on a bed and Hadley was in the shower, and the remote control, I don't actually know where it was, but it flew across the floor, like literally flew across the floor, and I literally shit myself because I kept thinking before that even happened that this place could be haunted or something. I don't think it is, but it was just so weird because obviously I was sitting on the bed, the remote wasn't on the bed anywhere near me. Like I said, Hadley was in the shower and it just went flying. Would you ever go to a haunted house? Yes. Probably if I was with someone and not alone, but it's something I definitely want to experience. Are you superstitious? No, I can never fucking say that word. Superstitious. Gore or thrillers? Depending on my mood, but gore. I like a film that's got a lot of gore in it. If you know me, yeah. Have you ever made a potion? Okay, what person has not made a potion like when they were a child, like sitting in the bath, mixing like bubble baths together and everything and making a potion? Like, come on, we are all guilty of that. Are you easily scared? Yes and no. If someone like tries to jump out on me, usually I can pretty sense that they're there, but if they do jump out on me, then yeah, it does scare me a lot and I will pretty much have a heart attack. Ever played Bloody Mary? No. Again, I would never do that, but it's up to, if people want to do it, then they can do it, but I know it's like just like a legend thing, but for me personally, I just wouldn't do it. Have you ever gone to a graveyard at night? Yes, I find graveyards, I don't know, they're just kind of peaceful to me. Like, they don't scare me at all. At night, a little bit, but I went out with my friends one evening and they decided to go to a graveyard at night, but I wasn't really scared because it was actually where my nan and granddad are, so I felt a lot safer because just knowing that they were there, if that makes sense. Halloween party or trick-or-treating? Definitely a Halloween party. Like, when I was younger, I was never allowed to go trick-or-treating. My mum didn't like Halloween, and the only time we went trick-or-treating is if we stayed up north with friends because their kids were allowed to trick-or-treat. But other than that, I was never allowed to trick-or-treat. I was never allowed to answer the door, so definitely Halloween party because you can drink and play games, and I just think it's a lot more fun. Do you have plans for Halloween? Of course. Who the fuck has plans for Halloween this year? Like, coronavirus has ruined everything. Hello. Do you get scared or do you do the scaring? Normally I do the scaring. The amount of times me and my old school friends would watch a horror film and then I would end up like jumping out on them or something. Like I would always be that one person who just scared everyone else and made them jump. Do you have to watch something happy after you've watched something scary? Yes, I think a lot of us are guilty of this. Like if I've watched a scary film, even if it wasn't even that like scary, I will have to watch something funny. So I'll put Friends or The Big Bang Theory on. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Absolutely love Halloween, and if you are going out, even though you shouldn't be because, you know, coronavirus, just stay safe, whatever you're doing. And yeah, I hope you just all have a great Halloween, and I love you all, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.